Tonight is just a super quick update on where I'm at with Project SkyBox. The project seems to have definitely stirred the pot. Many of you now seem to have invested interest in the project and have been emailing me non-stop. So hopefully tonight's episode will answer some of your questions. First up is the name. I reached out to all of you, looking for a new name for this elusive product, and you came back with awesome suggestions. But one stood out amongst the crowd. A late submission by Abraham S. The name Pixel Thunder sounded slick. I cut off the pixel bit and just left it to Thunder. The name Thunder is one I've always associated with badass products. Those of you who live in Australia will remember that ad for Holden's totally badass Thunder Ute. Thunder is that noise that warns of the oncoming storm, so it's fitting for a product that warns people of the power of PC gaming. I think I've finally found a way to keep you all happy in terms of components with the build your own console idea. The customer chooses their own Intel or AMD core, whether they'd like discrete graphics from either of the manufacturers or how much storage they'll need. This is the version aimed at most people. But for enthusiasts that like to choose absolutely every part, there is the premium system, Thunder Plus. By adding any of the Thunder Plus options, you would pay a small surcharge, then any extra for parts. This way the enthusiasts have their own components, and the manufacturer gets paid for spending time on hand making their system. By changing any Plus feature, you pay more, but automatically get a bigger case and a badge and the enthusiast status, and you can customize almost every part. I'd imagine an option like this would be really popular with gaming teams wanting to have their team colors on the case. Several of you sent in ideas for the case design, but one stood out amongst the rest. Piero Medini sent in a cube design that showed an incredibly fully featured set of components in a very tiny case. Everything from an SFX PSU to a full GPU was in this case. Bravo. My designs were a little more strange. Here are a few of the ideas I had, all inspired by different things. Everything from a compact console unit with a slot for expandable graphics like the N64's slot for memory, to an all-in-one unit that encompasses every part with a 1080p display. So there you go. That's where I'm at with Project SkyBox. Or shall I call it Thunder? I'm gonna have to get used to calling it that. Let me know what you think and make sure to subscribe, as plenty more content is always on the way. Thanks again for watching, and good night.